If you're involved in gi or no gi jiu-jitsu, then you know exactly who these gentlemen by my side are. If you live under a rock, allow me to introduce black belt two-time world champion
Matheus Gabriel
and black belt world's bronze medalist
Nagai,
aka Samurai Nagai.
and the future champ this year, okay?
Oh, so let's go. You heard it, guys. So today I get the privilege of rolling with both of these monsters here. So let's get into it and have some fun. Oh,
All right, here we go. Me versus Samuel Nagai. Let's go. Round one. We start, and I'm gonna pull guard, but unfortunately, he was able to time it just enough to get 2 points. So failed guard attempt. And he tried to go for a steamer lock there, but I was able to escape my legs and recover. So I'm doing a good job defending his side-to-side guard passing, but not the sideways cartwheel pass to my back. So I have to defend my arm here, or else he's going to take my arm, so I have to recover. Now I try to wrestle up for a single leg takedown, but he's able to reverse the position and try to go for my back, in which I recover. So now he's trying to knee slice, and I grab his belt to help me defend, only slightly. So now we're back in the standing position. He tries to take me down, in which I move back, and I'm able to pull guard this time. So now I have him in my De La Hiva guard, but he's doing a really good job stripping my connections and moving side to side. He's going for my back from the top, a Berimbolo from the top, uncommon but high percentage from Samuel, so I'm doing a good job pushing his leg back into my half guard to make sure he doesn't take my back. So now we're back up standing, and now it's my turn to go for this ankle pick here. I gotta consolidate the 2 points, so I push him back towards his hand, and I'm able to get the takedown. But unfortunately, I also give him my back in the process. So I'm back on the floor here. I'm able to recover just enough. I try to get a single leg, but he does a good job sprawling on me and moving his legs back. So he goes for a guillotine, in which I roll on top of him, putting my weight on top. And now I end up sitting down here trying to go for his back, in which he reverses position. So in order for me to defend, I roll, but then he rolls again to go for my back, but then I roll to defend, and we start rolling back and forth as we end up in a turtle position here, and he is able to finish the back take. So now I gotta fight the hands, protect my neck, or else he's gonna get the submission. So he's controlling my right arm, doing a good job curling my pinky in and putting it behind my back, and I have no choice but to tap. Unfortunately, in our rolling tumbleweed defense situation, I accidentally scratched Samuel right back into the roll, and we start standing here. So now we're at the feet, I pull guard, and now I'm gonna start working an X guard situation here. I go for a De La Hiva, in which he does a really good job knee slicing, so I invert to recover my guard, and now I'm entering into the legs. So I have him in the single leg X, but now he's pushing my right knee down between his legs and dropping his hips at the same time. So I had to give him my back, or else he would have just landed in the mount. And now I have to start defending, and I gotta make sure that he doesn't submit me the same way he did last time. So now, unfortunately, the way things are, he's able to straight jacket my arms and get my arms stuck together as he starts going for my neck. I try rolling away from him in order to alleviate the pressure on my collar. He goes for a bone narrow choke, but I keep spinning towards him to alleviate the pressure. As I roll back under, he's able to get an adjusted grip on my collar, where he puts his hand behind my head. So unfortunately, that's another tap for me. Back at it. This is the third restart of the match. So we're here now, back in the standing position. He tries to pull guard, and as I try to intercept, and now I pull the close guard on Samuel. So I'm trying to go for a sweep here. He opens my close guard. I'm trying to go for a deep De La Hiva, inverting to make sure that he doesn't pass my guard. As he goes for the knee slice, he tries to go to my back while I'm inverting, trying to recover. So I'm using my legs, working as De La Hiva hooks and reverse De La Hiva hooks, trying to invert and spin towards his back. And he's diving under me for a leg drag, which then exposes my back and rolls under to try to complete the guard pass. So I'm trying to turtle position to not allow him to get my back, and he does a diving roll just as the round ends. Thank you, Samuel Nagai, for a great roll. Sorry again for the scratch. And next up is going to be my roll with Matheus Gabriel. So let's go. Pull guard, and now let's start working my offense. But my offense will definitely be cut short as he just jump passes and goes straight to my back. forcing me to go to north-south, and now I try to face towards him, but I give my back in the process. As I use my left hand to push him away, he takes advantage of that by grabbing my wrist and shoving it behind my arm like a chicken wing. Unfortunately, I had to tap. How humiliating. Thanks, Matheus. On to the next one, and the roll starts again. So he fakes the guard pull and gets my ankle. So I'm trying to defend by kicking my leg out to not allow him to get the takedown. He tries to jump for the arm, which ends up forcing me to concede bottom position. So now I end up having single leg X, in which I try to climb up to X guard, but he rolls out, but I roll with him to make sure that I don't expose my back. So I keep holding his leg, and now he's trying to pass by smash passing with his knee, trying to turn it into a leg drag. Because I extended my arm too much, he easily jumps his leg over, and now he's on the arm. I'm trying to corkscrew my elbow, trying to spin and hitchhiker my way out, but he gets the tap. Back in the fight, so he pulls guard, and now my first objective is to start stripping his connections and backstepping out of his De La Riva, which is a big mistake for me. He grabs my backstepping foot and makes me sit on the floor. And as soon as I posture up, he shoots straight for the omoplata. But because my arm is on the other side, I try to work a leg drag. He's extending my right leg, not allowing me to come up for the leg drag, so he makes it really easy for himself to just come right up for an easy sweep, in which now I have to start trying to push him away, hip escape, and recover my legs. So now he's doing a really good side-to-side movements, not allowing me to put any connections on his body, making it hard for me to play guard. So I'm doing my best, in which he rolls through and takes my back. So now I gotta start working the defense, fighting the hands. Already he has a deep grip on my collar, so I have to try to start pulling on his arm to alleviate the pressure on my collar. And now he's reaching for my pants for the bow and arrow choke. Somebody come and save me, because I won't be doing it. And I get submitted by the two-time world champ. Back on the feet, maybe I can summon some sort of power to bring back my deficit in this round. Maybe it was that spin. Let's go. I pull guard, and now I'm gonna start hunting. Boom, let's go for a triangle. Let's go for an omoplata. I catch a triangle, but he slips his head out. So now he's in my De La Riva guard, and now I start trying to extend my leg. I extend my leg for a deep De La Riva. I try to spin underneath him to go for his back, but he's doing a good job grabbing onto my right leg and shoving my legs down to keep his hips low on the floor. So now I hip escape to try to come up, and I'm able to come up for the sweep. So now I'm breaking his grips, and now it's my turn to play top position. He's doing a good job controlling my ankle, and he almost puts me in a bear trap position, and now we're in 50-50. So now I'm trying to pass. I take my leg out of 50-50 and start working my side-to-side movements. He catches me in another omoplata. That was my mistake by giving him my arm for too long. And because I extended my arm, now I give him a really easy, straight violin arm lock. And that's another tap. Let's go back on the feet. So now it's my turn. Fake guard pull to the ankle pick. Nice. 2 points for me, 0 for the world champ. So now I'm going to start defending his berimbolo back attempt by escaping my hips and shoving his legs down into mine in order for me to reverse the berimbolo. So let's go try to take the back, but unfortunately the time runs out. Another huge thanks to Matheus and Samuel. It's such an honor to roll with these high-level black belts.
Guys,
Thanks so much.
remember this name, Zane.
Oh, thanks so much, bro.
If you enjoyed this roll and want to see more, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I got it.
Gardinho.
Yeah, thank you
Thanks
so much.
Os.